Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
I mean, you're law enforcement, you tell me.
I already told you.
But anyways, all that I'm saying is that,
I thought you said I didn't have nothing to do with law enforcement.
I mean, all I'm saying is that you're too fucking funny.
You're funny. You really are.
I mean, you really are. I mean, you're hilarious. I mean, you're too fucking funny. I mean, the way that you're way too
I'm good, Eric. I'm good at what I do.
No, you're not, because you're like...
That's why I've got over 1,156 arrests under me. I'm very good.
Hey guys, Bernie Smells, coming to you, the people, with the Bernie Smells. Top 10 things Ernie can't do. Wow. Copy. Number 10, drive without a booster seat. Number 9, open a pickle jar. Number 8, you won't like this one. Invite a woman back to his apartment. Number 7, get invited, copy, to Jimbo's house for Thanksgiving. Number 6, Get back in the van. Wow. Oh, Lord Almighty. Number 5, stay out of jail. Number 4, find Tina's tooth. Oh, Lord Almighty. Good God Almighty. Number 3, find underwears without shit stains in the front. Copy. Number 2, beat Bernie Smells in a double bicep pose. Oh, Lord Almighty. Wow. And number 1 thing that Ernie can't do is go crafting through Nicolina's thighs. Wow.
Superman? My best friend is in danger, and you have to help me.
Well, look at there. There's old Jimbo. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Oh, my gosh. So, old Ern is right back where it started from, right back on Griffy's show. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Ernie. Ernie says I'm going to jail here in 2 days, guys. So I bid you a farewell. I'm grateful for all you've done for me and my family. Looks like I'm going to the slammer. Because Ernie said so. And he does have 1,156 official arrests under his belt. It's true. You heard him say it. It's true. And he said it to Griff. So it's got to be true. Shay, I'm being charged with being a real man. Not a skern dog, scam dog. I haven't heard all of it yet. I heard Ernie was saying that some stuff about put everything in somebody else's name so I could keep my income. Ernie McSterney. Let's go for the last 10 years. You put your W-2s up there or your tax returns, whatever, tax papers, whatever they call them now. You know, the little book you get when you fill out your tax return. You show yours, and I will get my tax return out, and we'll compare. My name is on mine too. I file taxes on every bit of money I make. Always. Always have. See, I make some money. I'm allowed to. Why do you keep thinking I can't? The new number is $1,350 a month I'm allowed to make over my disability. Let's get them. Let's get these tax returns out, buddy. Let's settle that score right now of jealous Jimbo. What do I have to be jealous of? Let's see your tax return. You show it. I'm waiting. Now, don't you get no little sheet of paper out and have it doctored. Now, this one ain't doctored. This is a uniform citation. Uniform citation. Charge 1, public intoxication, controlled substance, excluding alcohol. On March 1st, 2022, around 4:39 hours, that's 4:39 in the morning, Mr. Ernest Shell, I observed walking around in the middle of the intersection in the area of Robert R. Martin Bypass and Irvine Road. Mr. Shell was walking out in front of cars and seemed to not know where he was and was a danger to himself and others. Several cars had to stop and keep from hitting Mr. Shell on the bypass as well. Put a 1 in the chat if you have seen Mr. Shell in such condition. I must post a 1 in the chat. There you go, Skern. Wonder how many people seen you walking around in that very same condition. Like you didn't know where you was and you was a danger to yourself and others. There's a lot. I'll continue. Upon contact, Mr. Shell did not know he was standing in the middle of the roadway. What? This one, I believe, was real. He was arrested, Sarah. And didn't even know a car was stopped behind him in the roadway to keep from hitting him. Of course, Ernie said that the officer was lying. Mr. Shell advised he had used methamphetamine. Whoa. Let's rewind. I can't make him noises. Mr. Shell advised he had used methamphetamine, but not recently. Mr. Shell continued to say numerous things that made no sense at all while on scene and in transport to the Madison County Detention Center. Due to him being manifestly under the influence of a controlled substance in a public place and a danger to himself and others. Mr. Shell advised he was a member of a task force that enforced child trafficking, and he had just this day spoke to local law enforcement agencies in the area in reference to child trafficking. Bum, bum, bum. That's the charge. Mr. Shell, just like his brother Shelby, took a lesser charge on a plea deal. But he was high on meth. Weren't you, Ernie? Wandering down the road. Anybody want a copy of this? Anybody want a copy of this official document? Give me $1 and how much ever a stamp costs. I got plenty of envelopes. I will make you a copy, put it in the mail for you today. It's official. Also has Ernie's social security number, birthday, all kinds of good stuff on it. Driver license number. But Ernie, let's talk about some of this stuff. Oh, my hat's messed up. Turn my pen around. The boogie hat. The boogie pen. Let's talk about some of this stuff you said, Ernie. Let's back up here. Golly, there's a lot. There's a lot of 5-minute videos. Woo, doggy.
file. He had to go get a file, and he purchased a file. Where did he purchase?
Oh, here we go.
I remember Lowe's. I think we went to Lowe's and he purchased it. I'm not really sure the file he had. There was a file for a chainsaw that he had to file the weapon with. And I was curious, like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's to take numbers off the weapon?
No, file it down. File the firing pin down. That way it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work at all. Hold on a second. Hold on. It wouldn't work at all with the files. So he had to do that in order to do what he, so the weapon wouldn't fire. That's how he got away with all that. That's why the weapon didn't work that they used in the examiner thing. It had been filed down.
So basically, what you're telling us is that Shelby dismantled the gun?
Yes, he made it to work. He made it to where it wouldn't work.
He made it where the gun would not.
All right. First of all, you don't take a file and file something down and the gun don't work no more. That's not even what they said about the gun. They said the gun was so dirty from being fired so much that it didn't work properly. Wouldn't fire right. That's what it was said. Ernie, what are you trying to say here, dude? What are you trying to say here, little buddy? You trying to make up something?
He made it where the gun would not work. What was its significance? Was that so he wouldn't? What was his point in doing that? Does that mean the gun?
Well, Shelby said, when you remember, Shelby in prison and everything, he said,
why not just throw the gun away?
And stuff. He had learned so much stuff. He said, you can take
if you're going to make it to where it don't work,
you can use it to
why did he keep it?
People. He said, after that, the gun's no good. You have to file it down because the chambers, he says, 4 bullets to be fired from each chamber. So,
exactly, Casey Justice.
Well, was he trying to change the trajectory? In other words, for the forensics on the gun to make sure they could not match the gun to the crime? Is that what you're trying to do?
Exactly.
Okay. That's what I showed you.
Well, that's why I thought, in the trial, it was so bullshitted because
it's so bullshitted.
Nobody was able to cross-examine. They needed to cross-examine the people that was put on the stand.
They did cross-examine
because they had
here's a lie.
Lucinda Lay choked up when she said that, he said he's going to hang my kid from ceiling fan, and then the prosecutor went to go and cross-examine, and they wouldn't let. It's just like they didn't even get to cross-examine. I thought it was
not true
because anybody could have cross-examined that and found out that was false, and that's the one in the letters.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find that right quick. Lucinda Lay here. Let me look for Lucinda Lay there and see if Ernie's telling the truth, if they wouldn't let him cross-examine. And it's not cross-examine, Ernie, for the prosecution. It's rebuttal. The defense cross-examines and then prosecution rebuts. Where is Lucinda tonight? Oh, here we go.
All right, the jury is admonished to ignore the question and examine again.
Let's see here.
I know it's been. Honestly, I don't ever remember doing that. Think back. It's been an extremely long time.
You said you couldn't remember. So let's go on.
I have a little.
Just a minute.
Wait a minute. Come on up here.
She said she couldn't remember. Here we go. Maybe this is it.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's your testimony here today.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all.
Wonderful person. I thought it was great. I was working 7.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh, Ernie. Go catch Ernie in a lie. Go catch old Ernie in a lie right here, right now. What about it? Put a 1 in the chat if you'd like to catch Ernie in a lie. Ernie said they couldn't cross-examine, which we mean rebut, Lucinda Lay. The prosecution questioned her after the defense questioned her. Is that cross-examining, rebutting? Is that cross-examining? I believe it is, Ernie. Let's check it. Let's cut it twice and check it once. Or check it twice and cut it 100 times. Ernie, you're going to get caught in a lie, buddy. You better pay attention. Ernie must forgot I have the whole trial. This is the defense talking to her right now. Kind of boring right now. Hello, Selena Dixon. How are you? Look at how crazy she is. Ernie was living with her at the time of the murder. Ernie said that she was his alibi, and then Ernie turned around and said she was at work. Which one is it, Ernie? Was she your alibi?
I'm just not going to worry about it.
Okay, move on.
People that
Good.
can talk about that. So just to make sure I ask that question,
That's
you
Ernie's
knew
ex.
Ernie Shell to be untruthful,
Yes, ma'am.
and that's your testimony here today.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all I have for you. But the Commonwealth may have some questions.
Ross.
All right. That was the defense. Now it's the prosecution's turn, but they didn't get a chance.
You were asked earlier if you had a romantic relationship with Ernie Shell, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You said yes, no. What does that mean?
That means I was in an abusive relationship, sir.
Excuse me, I couldn't hear you.
That's what that means?
Yes,
I
sir.
couldn't hear the answer. I couldn't hear the answer.
That means I was in an abusive relationship.
So is it safe to say your relationship with Ernie Shell did not end well?
No, sir, he did not. He threatened to throw me away in a mental home. He said, I'll make sure you'll never get out.
Okay. Do you
Sounds like Ernie, don't it?
Sir, I do not like Ernie Shell at all no more. When I first met him, I thought he was a really wonderful person. I thought it was great. I was working 7 nights a week at Ison as a temp agency through APS.
So
We
you
used the one
don't
car.
like Ernie Shell?
At
Yes
this
or no?
moment,
That's a yes or no question.
like in what way? Explain.
The common lay meaning
As a
of
person, yes, I like him as a person. Yes. As what he did to me, no, sir, I don't.
So earlier when you said you didn't like him, now you're saying you do like him.
I'm saying as a person, I like him
As
because
a person, you like him, but what he did to you, you don't like him.
correct.
So that changes what you stated earlier about not liking him, generally.
I've been taught this, and in 7 years I've had to learn this, that you have to learn to love and forgive, because if you don't, your life will never be right. So I've had to learn to forgive Ernie Shell.
So you do like him now?
I have to.
Okay, thank you. No further questions.
You redirect.
There's no redirect, Your Honor.
Is this witness excused?
She can be excused.
All right, ma'am, you're excused. Thank you.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right.
Hot dog.
Okay, you may call your next witness.
Well. Hey, Miss Griff. Did you catch that? Did you hear that? Did you see that? Oh, Ernie, I knew all along I pegged you wrong. I knew you was a good man, Ernie. See, Gruff and Mrs Gruffy are always desperate for money. They've even borrowed money from me. And there's nothing wrong with that. I've borrowed money recently. The thing that's wrong with it is Ernie's girlfriend, fiance, is a doctor. And all this Ernie hate that Griff's done for over a year. Now, oh, I knew it was you. I knew you was a good man all along, Ernie. Smells like a payoff to me. I mean, it is what it is. So, Ernie, when you said the prosecution could not cross-examine Lucinda Lay, were you lying or did you just forget? Were you lying? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Ernie was just bold-faced lying, and put a 2 in the chat if you think for some way, somehow, he just forgot. Because he claims he ain't seen the trial, but he knows a whole lot about it, like the ceiling fan and all that stuff. Either you really said it to her, or you're lying about not watching the trial. I don't think a lot of people can actually chat because I got it on subscribers only to keep out these idiots like BDAC, the BSAC. That's exactly right, beautiful sunflower. If Maggie didn't have a pot to piss in, he wouldn't have nothing to do with her. True. Because he's not really interested in females. Of course, never mind. I ain't going to say it. Right, Leslie. One time he knows nothing about the trial. Next he knows all about it. Let's see if we can catch him in some more.
In the letters it says, I'll do anything you tell me to do, Shelby. That's her. So, it was all set up. It was all set up in the beginning, and that's what it was for. It was made for just that. So that's what they tried to do. They tried to put me. I mean, they tried to try me on the fucking stand, in court, and I didn't have nothing ever to do with it. Jimbo. Here's something else too. When we went that night, and told the stories to the police for all that. When we went that night, Jimbo comes out. He's like, "Oh my God, man, you've been in there for hours and hours." And I said, "No, I ain't. I was in there for 35 minutes. You was in there for 2.5 or 3 hours." I always thought that was weird. I always thought that was really, really weird.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. That's the question I've got.
Okay. So they're going to make a big deal on who went first. I really don't remember. But I do remember Ernie was in there for a hell of a long time. Now, that should be real easy to check. Whoever's got that motion of discovery, you should see how long Ernie's statement is and how long my statement is. Like, you've heard Ernie tell his story that he told on the witness stand. How long was Ernie on the witness stand? How long was Jimbo on the witness stand? We told what we said in our statements on the witness stand. Ernie's stories about how he was going to kill my whole family. He was going to kill my mama, kill all of them. He told me he's a serial killer. He killed Cheerios and Fruity Pebbles. No. He was a real serial killer. He said we was going down through Harlan there, and he saw this woman with a Coach purse, and he thought, man, that purse is expensive. And he pulled out his gun. And he was going to shoot her and her 5-year, I don't know, he 4 or 5 years old kid. He was going to kill them both. But I tried to T-bone the car. I tried to get T-boned or something. Well, after that, I asked Shipley, what are you doing, Shipley? Shipley said, I was going to kill them both. I didn't want that kid to grow up and see all this evil in the world. I was going to kill them both. And then you told some more stories. How you drove down and you met the law, you know, through the state police checkpoint. Ernie and Shelby got out to use the bathroom, and you could have drove away, but you didn't. And, such a long story. But I was in there forever talking to him. Right, Ernie? You fucking idiot. Yeah, there goes the F word. Ernie, you brought out the F word to me. You freaking idiot. E-Joel. Miss Griff going, I knew it all along. Ernie was a good dude. I just told you, Griffy. I told you, Griffy. Ernie's a good man. I just had a feeling. Ernie, if I was not licensed in the state of Kentucky to wrestle or to promote MMA or to be a judge or a referee in MMA, my license wouldn't show, right? You know, there's a website where you can go look that up. Was Ernie Shell ever licensed? Nah. Jimbo was. It's actually James when you look it up, though, guys. So look it up, Ernie. Lucy, what picture you talking about? The picture that what's her name said? I sent the photo. I was asked about that and questioned over it, so I had to put on a pair of gloves and go digging through it. I showed the photo of what that photo was, but it was never cleared up. It should have been cleared up. It should have been cleared up. There you go, Lucy. That's a picture on Ernie's green screen box that was in there with his toys. I don't think it was ever cleared up because it's easier to let them run with something. And I'm not going to sit and lie like Ernie does. I could have said, oh, I don't know who that picture of, that little boy. But no, I ain't like that, Ernie. You are. Piece of garbage. That's all you are, dude. Piece of garbage.
And that's the question I've got, because he makes it out like after Shelby supposedly, the story he tells is Shelby comes in and tells y'all that night what had happened. He was giving wrong information. Shelby come in.
Hear him stutter?
They start talking about Jimbo. I'm not saying.
You hear him stuttering? Is that the same Ernie Shell you guys know? I'm Ernie Shell, the great predator hunter. I'm massive and great and wonderful in every single way. Is that the same guy that's stuttering right here? He's stuttering because he's lying.
I'm asking you for your side of it. What I'm saying is, to be clear, all I'm telling you is what Jimbo, and I've got recorded. You can see it on the live. You can look at yourself what Jimbo's version of it was. Now I'm just asking you to interpret me what happened that night. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Well, now that I look at it, and everything, I didn't do this because Jimbo had kids and all this other bullshit. But
I don't have kids now.
Jimbo knew more about the damn shit than I ever knew anything about, because Shelby hung with him. Shelby was
no, he didn't.
Look at this. Who had Ronnie King's stuff? I didn't have it. Jimbo had it, right? Oh.
Griff acts like he stumbled onto something great. I didn't have it. What do you mean, Ernie? What do you mean? Jimbo had it. I never had it. Now, I told the state police that Shelby tried to sell it to me earlier in the week. I never had it. When Shelby called me and said, hey, I got a jar of pennies, wheat pennies. How much you give me for them? I said, Shelby, they're worth 1 cent each. That's what I'll give you for them. And he thought he was going to sell them to somebody else and make a lot of money. I said, go ahead. Yeah, you're full of shit, Ernie. You're a lying scumbag. Show me where that was ever in my possession. Ever. Now, your boots were at the crime scene, right? Your boots. Your size 8s. How about that? So they are.
Oh, that's just kind of. See now, when Shelby talks about it, when Jimbo talks about it,
you had all of it in your truck.
And the narrative that Jimbo put out
wasn't in Ernie's truck. It was in Shelby's truck.
He claims that after Shelby comes in and tells y'all a story, y'all are sitting there dumbfounded on the couch. He turns to you and says, did this just happen? Did that really just happen? And he says the first remark out of your mouth, Ernie, was, Jimbo, you were next on his list. That's exactly what come out of Jimbo's mouth.
That's the way a victim or a potential victim always plays a spot. I never heard that. See, I never heard that. That's the first time I've ever heard that in my life. Shelby comes in, he's talking about, he's going back. First thing he says, I'm going back to prison. And Jimbo's like, why do you want to do these things? He's like, well, I ain't going to be long anyways. I'm going to get ready to go back anyways. He was shaking. Shelby was shaking. And Jimbo was like,
Shelby shake.
Why you say that shit? Why you know? I'm like, he's like, well, don't you want to find you a beautiful woman or nothing like that? That's when Shelby says, oh, no. I can easily find a celly. And that's what Shelby called them, was cellies. I can find a celly and make them grow long hair, and they're just as good as a good piece of ass, is what he said. Or he said a good piece of ass is just as good as a...
All right. Let me ask y'all a question. So, you know somebody for, 15 years or so, however long it was, I knew Ernie at the time. And that person brings their convict brother to your house. Hey, here's my convict brother. He's getting out of jail, prison, and he wants to make a new life for himself, and he needs to earn some money. I let him earn some money. I paid him cash money to do some things around the house that I couldn't do because I am crippled. And he did them, and I paid him. Didn't mean we hung out. We wasn't buddies. He lived in Berea, 45 minutes up the road. I lived in Corbin. Ernie, you're spinning some kind of BS that don't make sense, dude. Anybody that knows the lay of the land knows that don't make no sense. Like, here's a guy with no driver's license, right? Right, Ernie? No driver's license. And he's just going to come down from Berea and hang out with me? No. You brought him over to the house to do some work several times. That's how I knew him. Point blank. That's it. Now, make up some more lies. Spread them all you want to. It's your murderous brother. And you said your brother's a murderer, your daddy's a murderer, your papa's a murderer, and your great-grandpa's a murderer. What does that make Ernie? The predator hunter, right? Yeah. That's what I told him. Penny, Jason Justice. I said they're worth a penny apiece to me. Hey, Judo. But Ernie's trying to spin all these lies now that he knows a bunch of crap. Why now, Ernie? I mean, why now, dude? If I'm such a bad person that was involved in a murder that your brother committed, then why would you turn your brother in for it and not some guy you just met 15 years before. Like, you know, you grew up with Shelby. Why set me up? Why not set me up? Why not get me? Right? Why not turn me in, Ernie? You're a freaking idiot. You try and do it now because you look like a liar and you bring yourself down. Every time your mouth opens, you bring yourself further down with all your lies, stuttering and lying. Then Griff wants to interview him later. He goes, hey, whoa, let's give it just 2 days. Let's go 2 days, okay? Okay, Griff. Let's get 2 days so we can all get ready, okay? 2 days? Why? I'll answer any question you got right now, Ernie, and I won't stutter about it. Yes, Couponing with Donna. He got out like late December or late November. It was either right at Thanksgiving of 2012 or right after Thanksgiving 2012. And then he killed Ronnie King the 17th or 18th of February 2013. So he was out, 2 months, basically, December and January. And then he killed a man. But Ernie, these pennies that you keep saying I had, and Griff saying they were found that Ernie had. I said Ernie had them. Leslie, anybody, can you tell me where those pennies were found? Where were the pennies found? Where was the gun found? Where was Ronnie King's jewelry found? Anybody know? Where and when was it found? Bing, ding, 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 ding. We got a winner. In Shelby's truck. In Shelby's truck. Autocorrect got you, didn't it, Leslie? Yeah, it was in Shelby Lee's truck. Because he did it, Ernie. You want to make sensationalize some BS and try to get yourself relevant again? You're not relevant, dude. Nobody cares. You're not relevant. Go on with your fake little life, with your fake little girlfriend, and live it, bro. Live it up. Drain her for everything she's got. Didn't do what you do. But why do this? I'm curious. Why do this? What do you think you're going to accomplish? I mean, if I wanted to, I could take everything you've said and, I mean, it makes you look guilty anyway. Everything you said makes you look guilty. I don't have to spin it around. I can just point it out and you look guilty. Here's a fact, dude. Shelby on that phone call, if anybody else was involved, Shelby would have said something about something happening involving somebody else in his big description, right? Right? When he said he went looking through the house to find a hammer, something to kill him quietly with. When he said that, wouldn't he have just said, Ernie held him down, or you held him down, because he was talking to me. Stayed with him, and I went through the house looking for a hammer. Yeah, he would have. All these friggin' conspiracy theorists and drama dreamers and all this stuff, they want to make something more than what it is. Stephanie Keeneland wants to make something more than it is. It ain't. It ain't. Shelby's a cold-blooded murderer. murdered a man because he thought he had money. Right? Thought he had money. And then he didn't get nothing from it. Disappointed. He got a bunch of pennies, a bunch of wheat pennies and jewelry that he tried to melt. It is illegal to disseminate documents with social security number that is not your own, Jimbo. You better redact it. Nah. He can come after me with it. Ruby, he can come after me. You want me to lie about it and say his social security number is not on the paper, Ruby? What do you suggest? His social security number is on the paper. And anybody that wants a copy, you can go to the Madison County Courthouse and get the same copy I got. It'll cost you $5, I think. I can't remember what it cost. Hell, it might have even been free. But you can go get it. And leave that statement from Blind Bob. It's going to have his social security number on it. So is that does the Madison County Courthouse at fault too? Are they in trouble? All right, Blind Bob, let me put this up here. Ern says you had Ronnie King's jewelry first. Why didn't he tell that to the authorities? Ernie, why did you not tell that to the Kentucky State Police? Because it ain't true. That's why. Idiot. Yeah, that's not true, Blind Bob. Not true at all. Right, Leslie. Absolutely. Shelby would have told if someone was with him. Shelby's got a big old mouth. He's been going around telling this story, and he tells the same story every time. When he's like Ernie says, his cellies, all his cellies that have told that what Shelby's told them has matched what Shelby told me. Now, it don't match what Shelby told Ernie verbatim, right, Griff? It don't match verbatim because what Shelby told Ernie, according to Ernie, was, a book. Like, I don't see how you got it all in. Oh, Blind Bob is rap. Oh, well, let's block him then. Bye-bye, Blind Bob. Block. You got blocked. Goodbye, Blind Bob. You got blocked. Yeah, we do. Do appreciate him, Rappy. Thank you, buddy.
That's what he says. He makes his cellies grow long hair. Shelby's been called for that. Shelby does do that. So that's Shelby's MO. So at that point, but I didn't know that Jimbo had the bag of pennies or whatever he tried to sell them to them. Even Jimbo was he just admitted that. So I mean, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, he come out and he basically said that what the internal events was that it was a shell-shocking moment. But the first thing that he claims that you said was that you were next on his list. Now, it didn't really make much sense to me either. He also said you was hesitant about going down to the police station.
Never makes sense to me.
He had to talk you into going to the police station. Now, like I said, this is all verbatim, exactly what the story he told. No.
Oh, thank you, Blind Bob.
The first person I called when I found out anything was I called Chris Burr. Chris Burr is running for sheriff.
Time out.
The fact that you was in the police station longer than he was.
No, he was in there for about 35 or 40 minutes. He was in there for 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah, he claimed that you was in there for a while.
No, Jimbo tried to throw that narrative on me even when he said, "Well, what are you doing in there so long?" I wasn't in there long, dude. I timed it.
So when Ernie came out, I said, "Man, what were you doing in there so long?" But he wasn't in there very long. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Thank you, Mystery Crimes. Welcome to the stand. Appreciate it.
So yeah, Jimbo went first. So you claim you went first? No, Jimbo went first.
Okay, Coupon. Thank you.
It's not truthful. I'm telling you what he said on my live. He made the comment that you were the first one to go in there. By the time he got down
it's on the statements. It's on the statements because they were recorded statements. Because they talk, they when they record your statement, they're saying it's so and so this time at this hour. Look whose hour's first. Jimbo says.
Then that should be pretty easy, right? So and so at this time, at this hour, and then what time did Ernie go in? Right? Should be pretty easy. Who's got that? Anybody got that? I had to look through that motion of discovery that Oppositional Effect sent me. Sorry, Oppositional.
Simple. But that's just like I said. I'm not saying that I'm not trying to.
Thank you, Mystery Crime.
You can go back and look at the live. Anybody out there can go back and look at it. You can see the statements he made because I had him tell me this story on the phone prior to him coming on live to make sure everything was going to be straightened up the part. He won't no surprises. So I had him go ahead and tell me that story before, and I called him in that lie. Apparently, if it's a lie, what you're saying it is. He made that comment clear, and I called him. I said, "Wait a minute, that didn't bother you at all? After everything that you're saying went down,
it's on my phone. It's on my phone." Shelby called me. Shelby called me a couple of days prior to that, and he said, "I need your help. I need you to come. I need you to come up to Richmond now and pick me up. I've killed my wife," is what he said. And I said, "What are you talking about?" So I said, "Let me."
He started to say, "So I went to Richmond," he said Richmond. He lived in Berea, but Ernie started to say, "So I went to Richmond." Why, if he killed his wife, why would you go up there, Ernie? Were you going to help him cover something up? Let me rewind that just a tad here.
Richmond now.
Clear, and I called him. I said, "Wait a minute.
Listen.
That didn't bother you at all? After everything that you're saying went down,
it's on my phone. It's on my phone." Shelby called me. Shelby called me a couple of days prior to that, and he said, "I need your help. I need you to come. I need you to come up to Richmond now and pick me up. I've killed my wife," is what he said. And I said, "What are you talking about?" So I said, I said, "Dude, what are you talking?" They was playing a joke on me. That's when the makeup and all that came into effect about Jimbo having makeup to give to his wife. Remember that? Mm-hmm. And when I got up there, supposedly Shelby had thrown his wife through the window and
I never heard that.
Pulled some shit out on him. I don't even know.
I never heard that.
My wife told me that Shelby had pulled a weapon out and he shot a hole in the wall.
I never heard that either.
Was playing Russian roulette with the weapon, which I've seen Shelby do before. I've seen Shelby take a pistol and put a shell in it, spin it, put it to his head, pull a trigger. So, I mean, that's Shelby. He done that shit.
Okay, listen, shit, Ernie, I'm going to ask you something. I know how this is going to be coming out. I know how it's going to be said. But I would
before, let me there you go, Pink Warrior. And if you're using an iPhone, I think you have to go and you through Safari and open up YouTube, not the app, but why didn't Ernie tell this before now? If any of this is true, I mean, one shred of it. If one shred of it is true, you're welcome. Why not beforehand? Why not now? I mean, why now? Why not way before? Right, Ernie? Why not tell the truth, Ernie? I mean, if any of this is true, one single bit of it. Oh, thank you, Pink Warrior. Why not come out and tell the truth? I mean, you told on your brother, right? Dude, you're lying. You're just a bad liar. Everybody knows it. You're a joke. MAGA. Ernie don't lie. He never lies. Not my Ernie boy.
But I would like to do this if you don't mind. I would like just to stop where we're at right now. Don't go no further with what we're talking about right now. And I would like to see if you wouldn't mind coming on with me later. And we'll get this out there. I want to hear, this is a part of the story that I've not heard, that I'm very fascinated with, because all we've been given is one side of the story. This is a part of the story, and you might have told a story, but it's been hidden underneath all the bullshit, all the melee, all the crap that other people from the other streamers do.
Now, Griff must be hiding under a rock, right? Put a 1 in the chat if any of you have heard Ernie's version of the story. What are you talking about, Griff? You ain't never heard it. You a lying scumbag, man. You and Ernie both trying to get you some cash apps going, right? Send me a cash app. Are you monetized yet, Griff? Does anybody know if Griff is monetized? Somebody let me know if old Griff is monetized. I'm just curious. I just all these storytelling, Griff accused me of being a crisis actor. I mean, I've heard that recently from other people. If I'm a crisis actor, who in the hell is paying me? I want to get paid. I'm done with this free work. Somebody going to have to pay me now. Because evidently I'm pretty good at it, because I even fooled myself. I didn't know I was a crisis actor. And that's good right there. When you can fool yourself, that's good work. And you know it. That's good work. Good work, Ern. Hey, y'all don't go nowhere now. I'm going to have to insert one of these ads. Ad inserted. Those of you with YouTube Premium, you don't have to see it. Oh, when I brought up Griff's monetization, it reminded me. I should throw in an ad right here. Oh, Griffy Piffy. Griff and his wife act like they're a bunch of investigators. They're not. They're not. It's pathetic, really. Like, all you guys want to talk trash, and stir up BS. Like, you don't know you're affecting people's real lives, right? You don't get that. You don't care because you don't have one. You don't have a real life. Like, I understand that at least one of your kids don't have nothing to do with you. That must be a miserable existence. I mean, I would hate that. I know it happens, but I would hate it. Like, I don't think I could live with myself. One of my kids hated me. I don't think I could. Thank you, Angie. Why? Why, Griffy? Why, Ernie? How's your family, Ernie? Did you trade in your old son for a new one, Ern? You know, that boy you slapped his hands and told him to get the hell away from you down here? Get the F away from you? Right, Pink Warrior. Just a movie, right? It ain't no movie for me. It ain't no movie for me. Yes, here we go. Right here, look here. Brandon Bell and Maddie and Sophie doing a live at 5:20. Going to show everyone how Maddie and Sophie do chest day, and they are impressive. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. Brandon Bell's 7-year-old daughter, that's right, 7 years old, bench pressed 65 pounds. Hey, that's impressive right there. That's impressive. And Maddie, Brandon, did she bench 225 or something? This is a female. A pretty lady, 225. You're welcome, buddy. Did you send me a link earlier too? I'll share that as soon as I get off my live stream. 225 pounds, man. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. But yeah, looks like old Ern gonna say he's not on YouTube and then go to other panels. I told you he wouldn't be gone long. And dreaming up this stuff. I didn't hear what he said about the boy that was here. But I talked to the boy. I know what he says. Ernie, I'm disappointed in you. Not because it was a man, but because he was here seeking shelter, and you took advantage of him. You got what you wanted from him and told him not to tell nobody. It's not right, Ernie. It's not right. It's not right. You should not do that. He's on Griff's channel. He'll have his own channel back up. It ain't gone. It's just deactivated. Guarantee you his channel will be back up. But he's got the secret channel, right? 69,000 viewers. Oh my gosh. 69,000. Woo, boy, that's a lot. You reckon Rap's done sending me super chats? I want some more. B-Dac. Is B-Dac not up yet? Come on, B-Dac. Send me some more super chats. I know one thing. Griff won't be sending those super chats. Oh, God. Let me see here. Crime Dog McGruff. Let's see.
Hey, man, I know. It ain't got nothing to do with you, is what I said. She's got a damn serious fetish with me for some reason.
Oh, he's talking about one of them women now. I don't know why he sends me voice messages. Things I ain't going to use.
I'm tired of sitting back and letting these people talk trash about me. I'm fed.
Hey, buddy.
I'm having Bella on tonight.
What is it?
You mute me for just a second.
Back. Pseudo Griff, huh?
I hope you know how much she means to me, too, and I hope you don't repeat that to no one, because I have not let that out to nobody.
I wonder who's talking about there. I know who it was. Oh, here we go.
Jimbo, this is Griff. Buddy, I hate asking you, I'm in a 9-line freaking bind right now. This ain't no joke, this ain't no scam, this ain't no bullshit, but I've spent the last 2 nights out in the cold. Now I've got $20 in my fucking name, pardon my French, and I've done talked to this woman over here at this motel that we over here beside. They say I can get another room for $40 more. If I had $40 more freaking dollars, I can get out of this goddamn cold. Just trying to get by, man. I hate asking anybody for a damn thing, but I'm stuck. I don't know what else to do. Tired of goddamn doing things, supposed to be doing the right damn thing, and can't do a damn thing without somebody accusing me of doing this and that. Just fed up with it. But I need some help. If you can, help me. Let me know. My damn.
And before my day on YouTube, I heard Griff did some kind of auction or sold a painting, and the lady never received it. That sounds kind of Ernie-ish to me.
My Cash App is fucking $ capital G, Griff Dad 73 with a capital G. And my PayPal is down at Griff with a capital G, 90550. Like I said, just give me a chance. If you can, let me know something. If you can't, I understand. I ain't got nowhere else to go. I got to do something. I can't keep goddamn doing this right here. My wife don't deserve this.
I mean, your wife don't deserve it, does she, Griff? This was after he'd been talking trash about me. Griff makes the rounds. He's like Ernie. He's going one side for a minute, then he's on another side for a minute. He's, one leg in, one leg out kind of guy. It's a joke. Jokey. Hey, let me throw an ad in on you real quick. That's for you, Griff. That ad's for you, buddy. No, he don't never pay nothing back. Oh, no, he didn't pay nothing back. Oppositional Effect sent me the money to send to you, though, Griff. I wouldn't send it to you. I told her I was going to tell you go to hell. And because of what you've been doing to me, talking trash about me. And bye-bye, BL. Sorry, I don't know many. I know a bunch of Cincinnati. Oh, yeah, you're talking about MMA, yeah. Judo, have you gone into Brandon's workout sessions and stuff? Check them out. That's cool, following Access TV. Anyway, you got Griff and Ernie, 2 peas in a pod. 2 scamming, lying peas in a pod. Have joined forces. Hey, Ernie, why don't you take all your evidence down there to Commonwealth Attorney and just have him come get me? Jimbo's under investigation, but he don't know it. Oop, did I let that slip? You been talking to Nicolina, Ernie? Oh, you been talking to Nicolina, Ernie? See? Both of you full of crap. And I said both. B-O-F-F, both. That's how we say it here in Kentucky. Oh, Lord. We going to have a whole week of this, man? Are you going to do this all week, Ernie? Are you going to make me put your little buddy on live stream and tell what you guys did together? You want to? Hey, show me your tax returns, Ern. How much money you made last year, year before that, year before that? Compare them. Let's compare yours and mine. See who made the most money and paid the most taxes. Me. Good old crippled Jimbo who lives off the system, right? I didn't work today. I worked Thursday. B-Dak! Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Thank you, B-Dak. Let me give you a time out there, and you come back here in a few minutes and send me some more money. I play that. Hey, Angie, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Angie. BDAC accused me of selling drugs. I've been accused of that a lot. First, they say I live beyond my means. Then they say I sell drugs. Which is it? Can't have it both ways now, B-Scac. You got any proof on any of it, B-Scac? You got somebody that's going to come forward and say they bought drugs off of Jimbo? I'll wait. How come you have video cameras in your bathroom filming underage children? Do you care to answer that question? Yeah, I don't care to answer it whatsoever. I don't have cameras in my bathroom. The cameras are in the hallway, and you see people enter the bathroom. You know, just like at Walmart, when you go to the bathroom, cameras are all showing right on the door, but you don't go in. The camera don't go in the door. Why is that one video said he had a video? Why is that one that said he had video, a little boy sitting all in his bathroom? I have a video of the little boy. Do you want to know? Do you want to know like the whole story? Or if I tell the whole story, are you going to say, Jimbo, you brought a little boy in it? Hey, thank you. 12 is 12. Yes, 12 is 12. Thank you. Time out. Keep sending them cash apps. Or keep sending them. I love it. I have it on video. Work what he said, playing his day. He can backtrack all he wants. Backtrack? I ain't backtracking. I got video of the little boy walking into the bathroom with shit all over his ass. You know, hands everywhere, coming out of his diaper at that age. Yep. And then I took my phone and filmed my wife cleaning it up. Shit all over the wall, all over the mirror, all over the shower, the toilet. Why would a little boy do that? It matters. I took my cell phone in and recorded that. My wife cleaning it up. Do you understand? Any more questions before I block you? It matters.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Will it bother you if I vacuum the living room?
No.
Okay, just asking. Love you.
Exactly, E-squared. The kid wasn't in there when I was videoing. No, he'd already had a new diaper put on. Any more questions before I block you? Nah, it matters. You ain't nothing but a troll, troublemaker, liar. So you'd be cool with the 9-year-old taking a diaper and taking it and smearing it all over your bathroom? And then yelling for mommy, come clean it up, mommy. And then mommy comes in there and does a half-ass job. My wife has to clean it up afterwards. Ruined towels by taking towel. Instead of getting paper towels, she took towels and cleaned up her son's shit. It's exactly right, Coupon and Madonna. But I thought you also said the boy's mother cleaned it up, but not good enough. That's why your wife. I just said that again. Did you not hear it? Are your ears clogged up? Hey, are your ears clogged up? I just said that again. That's exactly how it happened. The boy's mother tried to clean it up. Well, she half-assed cleaned it up. What do you mean? Oh, it matters one of them hate channels, huh? Trying to be famous. You ain't going to be famous here no more. You blocked. Leslie, you want to get her? You want me to get her? You're an idiot. That's right. MAGA told us her son had a disability. Then she went on live with Ernie and said he does not have a disability. So it's absolutely her responsibility to make sure her 9-year-old doesn't smear a shitty diaper all over my bathroom. The mirror above the sink covered in shit. Oh, that's Griff's wife? Oh, she's sucking Ernie now, right? Goodbye, Griff's wife. Subscribe for that long and then waste it on that little exchange? You're out. Somebody already got you. From what I understood about the video of the blowout, a video was taken to show Ernie's the mess that was left after cleanup. Correct. Thank you, Snake Goddess. Me too. My jaw dropped too when I heard he didn't have a disability. So either she's lying about him not having a disability or she lied about him having a disability. Either way, that's not cool. That's not cool. Exactly, Linda Marie. Why was he? And then, if I say anything about it, Jimbo's talking about a 9-year-old. I'm not going to say his name or nothing like that, but, he also punched his mom in the face. Like, just walk up to her, bam. And she just took it and cries. We went bowling with him. He would hit her. You do this. Hit her in the gut, in the chest. She just took it and cried. Cried like a baby. Because her son was beating her up. So if he doesn't have some kind of disability and she allows him to do that, he's going to be worse off than Ernie someday. It is gross. Right. It's awful. E Squared was here. Is she lying too, Ernie? Natalie was here. Mike's here. That's me, E, Thelma, Natalie, Mike. It's 5 adults. 5 adults that know he was wearing a diaper and that he shit in my bathroom all over it. Now, why do that? But I'm the bad guy. You spin it to make me the bad guy. That little boy took the end of a vacuum hose and intentionally busted my son's 75-inch TV. in his bedroom. I replaced it. Dr. Mama, she didn't replace it. I replaced it. Behavioral issues, big time. Maybe somebody should try to find the boy's daddy and ask him why he's got so many behavioral issues and why it's been spread all over YouTube. I got $100 for anybody that can put me in touch with her ex-husband, her baby daddy. Let's get real, Ernie. Let's get real. Let's get real life, Ernie. Is that what you want? For the record, I have camera and motion sensor in my hallway. The hallway is near my back door, and there's a bathroom in the hall. It was there when it was there where the installers recommended putting it. Right. My cameras are Google Nest cameras. And they don't record continuously, only when there's a motion, and then it picks up and records until it's over. That's why I can save so much video from so far back. See, if it was continually recording all the time, of course there wouldn't be enough space, right? But when it records, when it is, there's motion, camera kicks on. Right, Sarah Smiles. That's exactly what we were told. And I still believe he does. I believe they just said he didn't to make me look like a liar. I 100% believe, because that's what they said. They said he did that, and he does that, and he wears those diapers because he has autism. That's what they said. And then they went back on it and said, no, he don't have no disability. No. Make me look like a bad guy. Trying to. Right. E squared. He said, MAGA says he doesn't have it. That's what she told me. She told me and Thelma and my family that's here that he does. Right. Late training is common with depending on the severity. Now, he's fully functional. Like, you couldn't, and I don't know how to tell, but like, I would have never said, hey, that kid has autism. Never. I would have never thought it. So I don't know. I don't know about severity and all that stuff. I don't know. Right. That's the way I take it, Beautiful Sunflower. She's acting ashamed of it, and that's pathetic. I got to take James's truck and get it worked on today. So let me throw another ad in before we finish up. This ad is for you, Ern. Anyway, I got to take James's truck to get it worked on today. And we'll be back live again tonight. Maybe I'll listen to some more of Griff's interview and show some more Ernie lies. We already proved that he lied today. He said if the prosecution would have been allowed to cross-examine Lucinda Lay, but they said they couldn't. The judge said no, she was done. But that's not what happened, Ernie. Hey, if you want to watch the trial, it's every bit without a second missing on my channel. Even the jury selection, even the bench conferences, all there. Go check it out. Leave a comment. Hey, B-Dax, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. We know you love kids, but leave this one alone. I ain't bothering that kid. But I'm going to tell the truth, and that truth involves that kid. Sorry, buddy. You can leave that comment up. Thank you, B-Dak. I'll take your advice. Why don't you just go on and leave me and my kids alone? Grow up. Right. That's a good one, Shay. No ads from our sponsors here, Ernie Shell. We got monetized ads. Where's yours, Ern? Ernie got monetized and had $8,000 or something like that in his AdSense. And he's such an idiot that he lost it before he ever even got to see it. That's Ernie Shell in a nutshell. I am going to time you out right quick, though, B-Dak, unless you've already been timed out, so you can't get no pop shot in as we go out. Yep. See you, buddy. See y'all night around 10:05. It's going to be a good one. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for everything you do for me and my family, all the support. It's been wonderful. You guys have shown an outpouring of love and support that I never imagined. God bless you. This is Jimbo coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.